Yo, Karla Frätta. My name is Arnoldur, and the other day I was watching Peter McKinnon's 60 versus 120 video, and as always, I'm just amazed but what he can do it with the lens, you know. However, after having discussed this video with my friend Stefan, he pointed out to me that there was nothing really moving when he was doing the comparison. There was nothing moving in the frame. I don't know, I was like, that's so true. There was nothing really moving within the frame. So, like, how can you do a comparison between 120 and 60 frames per second, which is now 50% of the speed, and then 25% of the speed, when there's nothing within the frame except, you know, the frame itself moving? So, you know, being curious as I am, I wanted to test this out for real in a real life situation. So I called my friend Oscar. What a sexy piece of man he is. He's like a straight out of a Dressman commercial. Anyways, this is what we came up with today. Now, as you might have seen in this short segment, there is clearly a difference between 60 and 120, because when you take 60 frames and put it in a 30 frame timeline, you can stretch it out double. So you get 50%, all right? When you take 120 and stretch it out on a 30 timeline, you get 30, 60, 90, 120. So you get 4 times the amount, meaning it's 25% of the speed. So you're slowing it down by 25% of the speed. So you can see, you know, that everything is moving slower when it's 120. But, you know, I like to see things side by side. So let's just throw Oscar up walking side by side, okay? You can see that the other half is moving at 25% of the speed, so it's moving super slow, and the other half is moving, you know, less slow. Less slow. That's real English. I hope so. It's always a tongue twister for me because, you know, I'm from a small island in the north. However, if I were to film, you know, something that was not moving, like let's just say the plants in my home. Here, we can apply Peter's tip on just moving slower, because there is nothing, you know, moving within the frame. So you can really just move super slow, and the frame itself will appear to move slower. All right, because there's nothing within the frame moving. But as soon as you go in a real life situation, like everything else, like if you would be doing, you know, this, moving just slower, you would have to ask every single person within the frame to move slower. You would have to be like, yo, could you, everybody please move, you know, half the speed, because I'm gonna make this look like I have 120 frames per second with my camera, but my camera can only film at 60 frames per second. Could you please move just half the speed, please? Half the speed. Thank you. It would be way easier just to get the camera that can, you know, film at this frame rate. So my conclusion is that there's definitely a difference between these two, because obviously one is moving half the speed of the other one. Bam! So that's it for me today. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments down below. I'll promise that I will do my very best to answer. Other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next video. And I think it's almost midnight, and I'm gonna go to sleep. Woo! Alright. It's finished with the video. Gonna edit it up. Gonna eat some breakfast and go to sleep. Go to sleep and gotta go to sleep. Go to sleep.